Welcome to a segment of Excuse Me, Mind Your Business as You Mind the Business of Your Life. What I'm doing today is actually very exciting. It is in connection with what I told you the channel was going to be about, which is building wealth, income, transformational development, and transformational leadership. So today is 5 Friday tips on wealth. Tip 1 is list all your monthly income sources. List every single source that you have an income that is consistent every month. And when I say that, it doesn't mean that the amount is consistent, because it may be based on your hours that you work at a organization. However, if whatever it is, list it for how much your normal income is for the month. The second thing is list your monthly expenses. That is a critical piece. And the same thing regarding that, let it be consistent what you pay out every month. On the income and expenses, there are some things that you may not pay monthly. You may pay insurance by quarter, or for every 6 months, or for a year you may pay your taxes or something else. So make sure you include that when you look at the picture for the entire year. And you may also get income that comes in only quarterly or annually. But make sure it is income that is, I'm going to put this word guaranteed around, that is basically guaranteed and you know that you have it coming in. Then look and track your expenses for at least 2 pay periods. When I say that, if you are a monthly employee, do it for 1 pay period. If you are a weekly employee, do it for 1 month. The key is to get 30 days of your normal expenses, your spending habits, because once you see your habit, you'll be able to transform how you build wealth, what you expend your money on, and you'll be more self-aware. And that is going to be imperative as you build your wealth to the next level. And then tip number 5 is know your why. Why do you want to be wealthy? Why do you want to build wealth? What is the purpose? Everybody's purpose or why is not the same. So don't get caught up in anybody else's decision or recommendation of your why. Figure out your why. Because when you know your why, you'll be able to do your how. Because part of knowing your why is going to help you fight those habits that we built to walk away from things and say no to things. So when you start expending money, that makes a difference. Now, one of the ones that I didn't mention is actually tip number 4, which is triggers. Know, identify, recognize your triggers. People have triggers. Sometimes it's because they're bored. They go out and spend money. It's because they're hanging out with their girlfriends or whatever. They're spending money because of that. So know your triggers, because your triggers are very important. Because this is one thing we all need to realize, is that when we go out and spend money or purchase things, that causes endorphins to be released in our brain. And those endorphins are happy thoughts. So that's part of the reason you need to know your triggers. Okay, you need to know why you're spending, what triggers you to go out and spend, so that you can kind of control what happens. So these are 5 Friday wealth tips especially created for you. This is Johnnie with Johnnie, Lloyd and Associates, as with another segment of Excuse Me, Mind Your Business as You Mind the Business of Your Life.